Hello, hello.
Hi Mila, how have you
Yeah,
been?
nice to see you today.
Yeah,
How
nice
are
to see
you?
you. I'm doing good. So, how have you
Okay.
been?
Yeah, everything is going well. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Just finished my work and ready to have some practice. Yeah. Yeah. What about your day? How are you spending your day?
yeah, it's just a normal, like the other days because I just stayed at home and I
Mm-hmm.
have done all the things that I have to do almost every day.
Mm-hmm.
I,
Because it's
yeah,
it's almost your night. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And it's almost, yeah, it's 10 p.m. now. You're right.
Okay, but when do you usually go to bed? Not too early.
Yeah, usually I go to bed at 10 p.m. almost every day.
Okay,
But today
okay. Thanks for for keeping that time for our
Oh
conversation.
no,
Yeah, it
no
really
worries, you know.
it's so amazing. Yeah, but I also see that you now you organize your own meetings
Yeah,
here in our community, and it's every week, right?
yeah, every week because
Mm,
I need to improve
okay.
further, and sometimes I need to force myself, like, I need to expose myself with other English speakers. So I think it's the better way to do that, arranging meeting
Mm,
sessions and hosting.
yeah, sure.
That's right. And
Yeah, and of course, you also make lots of videos on Instagram, yeah, and so like you're doing some challenge as well, so where you talk a lot. So I think that it's a great practice, of course. I just when I see always your videos and posts here, and you also write, yeah, write a lot. So I just admire because you're so persistent and you're so engaged in all these learning English. So yeah, sometimes of course we should force
yeah,
ourselves, because for me sometimes it's really hard
yeah,
to
I
force
know it's
myself to do something more than usual. Yeah, yeah. But I'm trying just to join some challenges in our community. So yeah, but of course, yeah, like it's better to have maybe more practice with
yeah,
speaking and even with writing, because yeah, it's also important to write
yeah,
long text.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like I hit the plateau. Like I same
Yeah.
level, and I need to improve. But I always use same vocabulary. Same words. My vocabulary is too limited, and I need to expand it. And yeah, I don't know how to do that without doing these kind of activities, because otherwise it get bored. I
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
like
I understand you.
memorize
Yeah.
words or things like that. So I try
Yeah, yeah,
to.
because of course we can memorize some words, some
Hmm,
phrases, but when we don't use them, of course,
yeah.
so as for me, I can forget many things. Yeah, because when I read, of course, I know these words, I can recall them, but when it comes to using them in conversation, sometimes they're just disappear in my mind. Yeah, and you have these weekly meetings on some specific topics, right?
Yeah. um
Uh-huh.
yeah, I mean, some.
You're like created these lists of questions, or how
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah, I think, without creating questions, or, I don't have anything to do, any other activities, or I don't know what to do.
Mhm.
So I have to create questions. So that's why. And I get support using ChatGPT, sometimes it's really
Yeah.
easy.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Yeah, it
so
helps
easy to
a
make.
lot now.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And yeah, that's how I'm doing that. I started a YouTube channel. I don't know if you know that. And
No.
I try to interview English learners and also English teachers, because I
Hmm.
think it's mostly I think it's so helpful for me to improve
Yeah.
further.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I know that someone will get support by watching my videos. Maybe, it doesn't matter if anyone watch them or not, but I do that
Mm-hmm.
because I think it's so useful for me to improve, and it forced me to
Mm-hmm.
be active. That's why I'm
Yeah.
doing that. So I wanted to ask you to join my interview. uh,
Mm-hmm.
or if you don't mind, I can do that. Now during
Mm-hmm.
this meeting, I can ask few questions related to your English journey. Just
Mm-hmm.
few questions. So if you don't mind,
Okay.
we can do that now. Or
Mm-hmm.
if you think it's not perfect day today, we can arrange another day. What do you think?
Uh, I don't know. So of course it can be now. Do you usually make some long videos or just I don't know for how long for YouTube?
Maybe 30 minutes. Yeah, it's not
Mm.
that long. I just asked, two, three questions, maybe five
Mm-hmm.
questions.
Mm-hmm.
It would be
Mm-hmm.
five
Yeah.
questions. That's all. That's all. Just
Okay.
need to make a
Yeah.
conversation. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so of course, I think that we can make it today as well.
Yeah.
So I also have some questions in our
Yeah.
bingo challenge. So yeah, we can exchange these questions. And I don't know. I think I haven't known about your YouTube channel. Maybe you put your link
Yeah. Yeah.
somewhere, yeah, so I can check it out. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a
Okay.
big, something big. I mean, it's like so childish. Sometimes I feel like I'm doing
Because
this.
you just started.
Yeah, I just
It's
started,
okay.
and I do a lot of
Mhm.
mistakes, but I don't care because it forced me to, be
Yeah.
active
Yeah.
in this journey.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
Mhm.
doing, and I
And
hope it will help
also
you.
English teachers, yeah. So you mean you meet them on our English takeover community or in
Yeah,
some other communities?
of course, I have joined few English communities like English
Hmm. Hmm.
takeover community, influency
Hmm.
community, fluency community.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I know few people like you,
Mm-hmm.
English learners and also teachers like Maki, Maki from Japan,
Yeah, Mark.
English
Yeah. Yeah.
teacher. So I
Mm-hmm.
hope to interview her as well,
Mhm.
So
Okay.
yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, and you are in the bingo challenge as well, or
Yeah,
you
I hope to join that
yeah?
challenge.
Mm,
Yeah, I
okay.
couldn't start it yet, but I think it's
Hmm.
better time, now it's better to start. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, would be awesome. Yeah. So, will you ask me some questions, or maybe I will ask you, or for the bingo challenge?
Okay, it's your turn, I think, because yeah.
Okay. So there are some questions. Of course, there are 17 questions there, but
Oh,
I will ask you just a few ones. Yeah,
yeah,
so
yeah.
there, some of them are quite simple. Some
Mm.
of them maybe are not so simple, but you know these questions, yeah, from that form. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so first maybe about your favorite color. So that question was about the yellow color. Is it favorite for you or not?
Uh,
Is a yellow color is favorite?
yeah, I can't say that it's my favorite color, but I do like it. I like yellow color because I like
Mm-hmm.
yellow color
Mm-hmm.
flowers, and sometimes I like wear yellow color dresses because my skin is quite dark,
Mhm.
and I think
Yeah.
it's perfectly matched with
Mm.
my skin. I don't know for sure, but I think so. That's why I like yellow color. But my favorite color is sky blue because I love that
Ah,
color.
okay.
Yeah, I think
So
it's the color
beautiful.
of
So,
infinity. It's the color of
yeah,
infinity.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can also say that I like this color, yeah, and yellow. I don't know if I like. Oh, so it's
Yeah.
I'm wearing something yellow now. I just I didn't notice. Yeah, but I also like these bright colors, like yellow as well. So, for example, in some things around me in my house because it's the color of the sun, so it's always so energetic and vivid, and yeah, I like it, but I can't say that I wear so many yellow
Yeah.
clothes, no, but
Hmm.
in general, of course, it's really it's beautiful color, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, so you also like it, of course. What about maybe painting? Are you good at painting?
Yeah, I used to, I used to
Mm-hmm.
do a lot of paintings when I was young
Mm-hmm.
because I was good at. I can
Mm-hmm.
accept that I was good at painting because I used to draw a lot, and I used to paint like nature, like mountains, trees, something like that.
Yeah, landscapes.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
but I think I missed out my hobbies, some of my hobbies with this, busy life.
Hmm.
I'm busy with learning English
Mm-hmm.
these days. And yeah, I don't
Yeah.
have enough time to do all the things that I love to do.
Of course, I understand you because I know that sometimes I'd like to do this and that and so
Yeah,
many things. It's so hard to combine everything.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. So you still have your pictures at home or some drawings?
Yeah, of course I do, but not
Okay,
in that place.
okay,
I
yeah.
had to go
Okay.
and check them. And I
Yeah, yeah.
once I
Mhm.
share my pictures with Allison, and
Ah,
yeah,
yeah, maybe. So you also posted this video, or it was just pictures, yeah,
yeah,
with him.
yeah,
Okay. Okay, I see. And another question is about cooking. So that question was about, have you ever made cupcakes? They
of
mentioned just
course.
cupcakes.
Yeah. I have made
Yeah,
cupcakes.
really.
Yeah,
Ah, mm.
just once or twice, not much.
Uh-huh,
Because
uh-huh,
yeah, I make normal cake, not cupcake, but
uh-huh,
like butter cakes or chocolate cakes.
uh-huh,
But I
uh-huh.
think twice, or maybe one time or twice, I have made cupcakes. Yeah.
Okay, so nice. So, you love cooking in general?
Yeah, I do like cooking, but
Mhm,
sometimes
mhm,
I get bored with cooking because I'm a housewife, and I it's like something that I do every day. I cook for
mhm,
my family every day. So sometimes I get bored, but I find
mhm.
some way to enjoy my cooking.
Yeah,
Sometimes I
yeah,
try
yeah.
new recipes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so interesting. Yeah, of course. We also get, I mean, and about myself as well, so I can get bored. But when you find something new to
Yeah.
cook, some new recipes, yeah, it's always so great to maybe to try something new, yeah, in
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also saw your pictures when you were swimming, so you were in the ocean, yeah? And
Yeah.
that's why my question is, it's you can say it's your hobby. Swimming is your hobby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love swimming and I can swim, but yeah, it's not usual thing like I something that I
Mm-hmm.
do every day because I
Mm-hmm.
just don't have anywhere to swim nearby my place, like a
Mm-hmm.
pool or something. But
You don't have where to swim,
yeah,
but you told me that you're living not far from the ocean.
yeah,
Maybe not.
yeah, but yeah,
Uh-huh.
when I want to have some experiences like
Yeah.
swimming or playing around,
Uh-huh.
I just uh, I can go there and have
Yeah.
that experience, but it's not something that I do usually because yeah, I have to
Mm-hmm.
it
Same.
intention
Mm-hmm.
deliberately.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, it takes some time, yeah,
Mm,
to prepare all things to go there. Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah. Even if we have some rivers and lakes here in my city, so I
yeah.
also can say that I go so often during our summertime when it's warm. So yeah, just sometimes, maybe
Yeah.
a few times in one summer. Yeah. Okay. You also told me, and I know that your nature is so beautiful and so unique. So, do you spend much time outside, or you can spend so
House,
much time
yeah.
outside walking around?
Yeah, I do. I love doing that because I love nature like you. I know that you are a nature lover because I
Yeah,
I saw a lot of pictures that you have shared
yeah,
and
yeah.
I love those pictures and I
Mhm.
really love the nature of your country because it's so
Thanks.
unique and it's so beautiful
Yeah.
and it's something that I have never experienced in my life.
Mm,
Here in Sri Lanka, we just have this weather, we just have this climate, like
mhm.
hot and
Yeah.
sometimes rainy season. We just have two seasons,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
rainy
yeah,
season
yeah.
and dry season. Yeah, so I love it. Yeah,
Thank you so much. Yeah, and so for me, your nature is so unique. So, and
yeah,
what season are you having? Are you in now? Which season do you
yeah.
have now?
I think it could this in this month
Mm-hmm.
we it would be rainy season, but not yet.
In May.
Yeah,
May?
in
In
May.
June?
Yeah,
Mm.
May.
Mm-hmm.
In May to June, April to June, it would be
Mm-hmm.
rainy season, but still it's not raining yet. I don't know, something has changed here in Sri Lanka. It's so
Yeah,
hot weather
yeah.
we are having
So
these
hard.
days. Yeah, it's so hot.
Mhm. I see.
Yeah,
Yeah, sometimes we can notice that really our climate is changing and maybe it's
yeah.
everywhere. So
Mm,
um, we don't have so in my region, I mean, we don't have so cold winters like
yeah,
before, like in my childhood. So we often had so low temperature and much snow, and now sometimes it's just lots of rains during our winters. Sometimes snow, of course, but anyway, so like it's getting warmer maybe, and
yeah,
our summers also are getting warmer. So, last summer, we sometimes had really high temperature, like around 40 degrees Celsius. So it's not common. It's not common for our region. Yeah, but it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Like yeah, everything is changing. Yeah, but maybe not so fast, of course. And sometimes on the contrary, we have so rainy summer without so warm and beautiful weather. And who knows? So now we are about to have our summertime as well. So just in June. It will start in June, and we don't know which summer, like what type of summer we'll have. So yeah, we'll see. Because now it's also different. We have a different weather now. It can be raining. It's also warm, and other days it's not so warm, like with windy, with wind and rain. Yeah, yeah. So interesting when it's so different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, also have another question about traveling. Would you like to visit Australia, this big
Yeah.
continent and country?
Yeah, of course. I like to visit Australia because yeah, I like to visit all the countries, because there's no specific reason. I love traveling and I love visiting beautiful places
Yeah.
and have that experiences like to learn about the culture and about the country, everything. So I love
Mhm.
those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like visiting Australia, but it's not that easy for us. Yeah, it's a
Not that
long
easy.
process.
So you also have to, you need to get some visa, yeah, and
Yeah,
some
yeah, it's a long
documents.
process
Hmm.
and it's not that easy.
Um,
Yeah, almost like something
mhm.
that we can't do, but yeah, there's a way that
Mhm.
we can do, and it get maybe it takes so much time if anyone want to visit there, but I know some people can do that easily. But for me it's not that easy. Yeah, it's a long process. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but for you, it's not so far away than for us,
Yeah.
for my country, because yeah, it will be closer. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but not
for
much,
me, of course, it will take not much. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to.
Yeah, yeah, I
uh,
know comparing
uh,
your country,
yeah.
yeah, it's closer, but still it's far
Mhm.
away. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, for sure. It's really so big distance for I think everyone. So when
Hmm.
we're talking about Australia, we imagine some really distant place, and yeah, and I don't know. For me, it looks like something so unique, so far
Yeah.
away, and so amazing because it's like the different world as well as Japan, for example. So yeah, also on the other side.
Maybe
Yeah.
since your country is so large, the other edge of your country,
Mhm.
Soviet Russia.
Yeah, it's close to Japan, for
Yeah,
sure.
it's
Yeah, yeah,
close to
yeah.
Japan.
So those people, you know, yeah, for me, of course, I'm living closer to Europe. So yeah, in
Yeah.
this region. But for them, so people there, maybe they have more opportunities to
Yeah.
travel to Asian countries and to
Yeah.
Japan, to China, yeah, to South Korea, so different countries, and they are really close, just
Yeah.
between, just in their border, and they can go there for sure. Yeah, so interesting. But for me, it's also, yeah, I'd like to travel to the other edge of my country first. So
Yeah.
just to see many places that I haven't seen before. So yeah, there are some places also there, so far away from me, and I'd like to visit them and to see, first of all, of course, my country. Then maybe um, in the future, I'll think about traveling maybe to Australia as well.
Yeah,
You
I
know.
think it's not a big deal for you. You can make it easily. Yeah.
Okay. It will just it will take, of course, lots of time. I mean, to have a long flight
Yeah.
for many hours. Yeah.
Yeah. Of it is.
It's it's hard to imagine
Yeah.
all this process, how to reach that places. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and maybe I don't know what time we have. Okay, maybe I will ask you another last question.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, maybe we were talking about it, but I will ask you once again. Have you got two sisters?
Two sisters, you mean? Oh,
Do you have two sisters?
I just have one sister and one brother, you
One
know.
sister. Okay, so two
Yeah.
siblings. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that question is about two sisters and about
Oh,
twins. But as
hmm.
I remember, you don't have a
No.
brother or a sister, twins. Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, so I have some questions in this
Yeah.
challenge that you answer yes. So thank you so much
Oh,
for
yeah.
helping me here in this bingo challenge. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's
great.
so fun.
And
Hmm.
yeah, okay. So we have some time to answer your questions. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. And yeah,
Okay.
I think I need to, I need to introduce you to my friends. So
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask you to do that for me. Although I know you, I need I need to introduce you to my friends. So can you do that for me?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I can, of course. I'm Mila from Russia. And I was born in Baku, Azerbaijan, and spent my childhood there. But then I moved to Russia, and now I'm living there. Here, I'm living here, and I'm married.
Hmm.
I'm working as an economist, but I'm so into traveling. So I really love traveling to different countries, and of course in my country. So
Hmm.
yeah, it's like my passion
Yeah.
as well as learning English. So
Yeah, I
I
know.
like learning English. It's a long process, and for me, it's something like my life with travelings and with learning and practicing English. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I want to say that to be honest, when you speak, I love to hear that, hear your voice because there's a rhythm or something. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because your native language, Russian, and
Mhm.
it's your accent, maybe. I don't know. So what do you think? How can you, how you get this? Have you got this? How have you got this?
This accent.
Yeah.
um, You know, maybe some time ago I was trying this method like imitating or shadowing,
Oh, yeah.
because, of course, at that time I wanted to improve my English, and I still want to improve my English, and to get fluent and confident in speaking English. Yeah, but of course, also my Russian accent also influences, and of course, I'm trying my best in learning English.
Yeah.
And I think it's different, different things, different factors that influence this accent, this my voice. So yeah, I can also distinguish something main,
Yeah.
some main reason why. But yeah, it's interesting that we have uh, we we all have, I think, some beautiful features in our voices. So from people like from different countries. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I gotta do shadowing exercise a lot because yeah, sometimes I really get confused with some specific words and I can't pronounce and I get confused.
Mm.
So I need to stop this, So I think I have to do a lot of exercise like shadowing. Yeah, I just needed to know that how have you got this accent, specific
Yeah,
accent.
maybe just to listen different to different people, but maybe if you want to improve or to get some specific accent, of
Hmm.
course, it's better to listen to some people or to this accent and to choose what you want to learn. Yeah. But in general, just to practice, to train your
Yeah,
listening skills, you can listen to every English native speakers. Yeah.
uh, yeah, I think so. So, let me ask another question. So, how long have you been learning English?
So I started learning English at school. It was long ago, but of course, I didn't learn all these years after school. So I had some breaks when I didn't practice a lot. So I just was so into my work after graduating. So I was really busy and I
Yeah,
didn't think about practicing English really. So then when I started traveling, so I wanted to communicate with people. So, and I thought that, of course, it would be really great and really useful to learn more and maybe to even to recall some knowledge from my mind because when I didn't use this language for a long time, of course, I forgot many things. And I started just a few years ago. I returned to my English practicing and I joined some communities and some challengers and started speaking with people online, so on different platforms. Yeah, but when I studied at school, of course, we all learned English. So like our foreign language. Of course, we also can choose other languages to learn. But like it's all it's a language for all people and we all learn it. Yeah, just basic stuff, of course, grammar, reading, writing. Maybe we all lack of speaking of practicing our speaking skills when we study at school and learn English at school. Yeah. So it's our choice to
yeah,
continue learning, practicing, or not. Maybe some people really use English in their work, and of course, they they have to learn this language. Yeah, but for other people, it doesn't matter. But for me, it was important because I wanted to communicate with people while traveling, you know,
yeah,
because my work is not connected to English. So just I'm working with Russian people. So that was my motivation to continue learning English because I wanted to know more about this world,
yeah.
to meet new people and to be able to communicate with them. Yeah.
Yeah, so we are running out of time. We just have only 5 minutes.
Okay,
So,
okay.
but I
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask two more questions from you. So I need brief answer from you. Like, um, as much as possible. You have to make it short, but I would love to ask this. So, have you ever talked with any, native English speakers, or have you ever visited any English-speaking country, like US or somewhere like Australia? Or I think Australia is your dream
Yeah,
tour.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
and the
Um,
last one, the last question, if you have something to share with other English learners, like um,
mhm.
advice, so just do that for me. So
Okay.
all for you.
Yeah, okay. So, about your first question, unfortunately, no, I haven't visited any English-speaking countries. Of course, I have been in many countries, especially European countries, but
Hmm.
English is not their native language. But I communicated with people who are speaking English,
Hmm.
but English is not their native language. But yeah, so and yeah, my dream, I can say that my dream is to visit just maybe one English speaking country like the UK, the United States, or Australia, just to practice, especially with native English speakers, and to know more about their accent and yeah, all
Yeah.
this stuff. About my advice, I can say that those who learn English, I don't know, should spend time on shouldn't focus only on some side of learning, but
Yeah.
to devote some time on reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Of course, everything matters, and it's so important. But yeah, of course, speaking, maybe it's something that we need more
Yeah.
because when we speak, we learn this language. So not just focus on grammar or on just reading and just to watch some videos or listen to some podcasts. No, it's not enough, of course. You have to combine everything together and spend just little time for everything, but maybe more to spend more time on speaking, like you
Yeah.
do. And it's so important for us. Yeah, when you speak, of course, you train your like speaking skills and you
Yeah.
can express yourself in English. So yeah, it's significant. So please do that.
Exactly. Yeah, that is the best advice that we can share, because yeah, we are experiencing this, and yeah, I can recommend that as
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
because yeah.
Of course, I can speak more about it, but maybe
Yeah.
next time because yeah,
Yeah,
there are so
exactly.
many great things in
Yeah.
English. Okay.
Yeah, such a great time that I had this opportunity to talk with you today, and I really appreciate you, because whenever I watch your videos, I'm enchanted with your voice. I think I said it before once with you, I think so, and
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Thank
I'm
you
in
so
love with that.
much. It's
Yeah.
so nice to hear that, and I really appreciate your kind words. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining me today and asking me questions and answering my questions. It's,
Yeah, well, also for our challenge, for the bingo challenge, can I take a picture
yeah,
to post there?
exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I will try to make it.
yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much.